Salutations! Welcome to the conversation. I am your host, the Queen of Shade, and I would like to formally, cordially, gleefully, and joyfully welcome you to One on One with the Queen of Shade Season 2. There are going to be a lot of surprises in this season. You're going to see a lot of familiar faces that have been here before, and some new ones. And it's going to be an amazing journey of discovery. Remember, these are not interviews. These are inner views. Let us see what your soul looks like. So pull up a chair and don't forget to comment, like, share, and most of all, subscribe. To follow the show, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Queen of Shade, and you can follow the show there. There's also a podcast version of the show, but that hasn't come all the way out yet. I did a soft launch, but that will be coming out too. Season 1 was absolutely crazy. There are 253 episodes of Season 1. Yes, I was running off of pure adrenaline, pure spirit, pure excitement, and we got that done. So you can expect Season 2 to be just as magnanimous and crazy and explosive. There will be some great conversations that you will be able to take things away from and apply to your natural life. 253 episodes. Let's see what we do for Season 2. I love all of you and thank you for supporting, watching, commenting, liking, sharing, because baby, we're on this journey together. We're not on here alone. I'm not on here alone. My guests are not on here alone. You're right along with us. So once again, welcome to the conversation. Now let's get to the conversation.
You fall. The Queen of Shade.
I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm gonna get you, boy. Mister, how's your wife and kids? Do they know you like to handle this? I say, mister, why punish your son? 'Cause his daddy likes my kind of fun. And at night you always call my phone. You're always asking if I'm all alone. And when I tell you that I need your love, you come running just to feel me up. Model, actor, artist, Paul Ford, aka Magic Wood.
Salutations, Queen of Shade here, coming to you with a very special presentation. Moving full speed ahead with Season 2 of One on One with the Queen of Shade has been truly an amazing experience. I am getting to speak to people all over the world whom share their time, their stories, and their energy with me. And I am so elated to be able to do it for Season 2. Season 1 was long, but I'm glad to be back doing it for Season 2. Having said that, I have a young man today whom is very special to me. He doesn't even know how special he is to me, but he's going to find out in conversation. So This young man, his name is Paul Ford, but we all met him years and years and years ago as something else. And that something else was a famous name, Magic Wood. So we're going to introduce Paul now, and we're going to get to talking, and it's going to be quite enjoyable. As you can see, he was fumbling and I was fumbling with things around us. But we're ready to do this for each other and for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome to my platform Mr. Paul Ford, also known as Magic Wood.
Hey, thank you.
Hi!
Hello there, Miss Queen.
Hello! How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm very
Yeah.
blessed.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't spoken to you since Facebook, and that was before Instagram.
I know MySpace world, yes.
Yeah, MySpace, Facebook. Yeah, those were that's a long time ago.
Really, it's crazy how years have passed by so fast.
And look at us now.
We still look the same.
Right, right. This year I celebrated my 42nd birthday.
Yes.
It's crazy.
And then when you was it this year when everybody was celebrating your birthday, they wishing you happy birthday? It was
Yeah, they do it every year.
I mean, they do every year, but it's like amazing how so many people know you so far. And I'm like, oh, look at how she's achieved so much. We're big back in YouTube, Yahoo years and stuff, and people don't really was into social media back then, but now they're like, oh, wow,
Yeah.
it's a blessing.
Get it? Social media saved my career.
Hey,
Yeah,
I would say my career.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest with
It
you.
really helped. It not even save your career or mine. It also help others as well.
Yeah,
Which we wasn't trying to, but we hope it would. But we wasn't really thinking it would really help people.
I know. And the reason why I said save my career is this. When I had the opportunity for a mainstream career, I had a big problem with someone owning me. I had a
Mm,
big problem with someone owning my likeness, my recorded voice, everything I made, everything I said, everything I did. At one point it was the modeling agencies. I went all the way to France, backed out of that. Then I get back here. I'm in New York City, about to sign to a major record label, backed out of that. And I made a lot of people angry. I made a lot of people angry because they saw, black skin has never been a problem in this country. I don't know why people
right.
think it is. They know we're worth it. They like to make money off us and
Hmm.
not give money to us.
Right.
That's kind of what's going on there. So I backed out of all of that, and I did not know, Paul, what I was going to do because I knew that I was an entertainer. I knew that much. So I knew that I needed to find a way to be able to entertain, but in an arena where I could own it and keep it. Enter social media.
Right.
So that's why I say it saved my career because even when I came to social media, I didn't look like this. I didn't look like this. I didn't have all
I
this.
remember. I
Okay.
remember.
All right. All right. I didn't look like this. So it's been really good to me. It's been really good to me. And it's so crazy because I stepped away only to do this and now be preparing for more of a public career. And it's like, listen and get it. I'm still not going to Hollywood. I don't want nothing. Like when I tell you I was no, no, my answer was no. It was emphatically no. But, I'm looking at other countries now and taking my empire that I built with my family, my grandmother and my nephew, and my psychiatrist and all those other people that love me that I built and being able to take it out into the world and set up a satellite office wherever I am and do what I do until somebody knocks on my door and says, bitch, you owe me 15% because you in my country doing what you and then I can be like, no ma'am, no ma'am. So yeah. How the hell are you? You look good.
Well, I gained a little weight.
Yeah, it looks good on you, baby. It looks good on you.
Somebody said I look like a daddy. I'm like, what?
You do. You do. You look like a good daddy, though. You look like a good daddy, though.
But I think after people don't know, I had to go through like three surgeries,
Oh,
2018, 19, and 21.
okay.
And then the pandemic happened also, so I gained weight from that too. Even though I was trying to work out, but eating, laying down, not doing nothing, can't really do nothing. It's
Yeah,
like it
yeah,
gained weight. I didn't even acknowledge it until somebody told me. And I'm like, what the? And I'm looking at myself. Then I went to a doctor. Finally, when we finally could see the doctor, they said, "Well, you weigh one." I can't say it.
he
So
said I
stop.
can't even say it.
It was shocking to me. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. So let me tone back, which I did,
Yeah,
but I gained it back, of course, drinking
yeah,
enhanced it. That's what happened. I found out. But I have to also work out. And I had to deal with a lot of deaths, and that's what draw to my drinking too. But I'm controlling it right now.
yeah,
So through all that, and then of course it's the holidays too. So got to deal with my family,
yeah,
work. So it's so much too. But I said my resolution. I'm going to get back into working out. I'm going to take my supplements. Get back into like I normally do. Cause I post some pictures lately of how my past look, and I'm like, dang, you look fine. Yeah, people that used to got a nice body, but it's not like it used to be. But at the same time, it's attainable. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't like that attainable. I want to be perfect, because that's how I was. And now, not only that, I like working out, I like going to the gym. So I missed it. I'm going to get back into it. It's just with work, school, and all these different deaths. I'm like, it's been crazy. Over 20 people I know so far in the past 3 months passed away. And people don't know that. Everybody say, well, death is a death. It happens. It happens. I understand it. I've been through a lot of family members and friends passed in the past, but in the past 3 months, over 20 people. It's crazy. Not just 20 people I know, but 20 people I know that people that close to passed away. And I'm like, okay, it's 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 going to it's going too much. Like every time I go online or I talk to somebody, they hit me up. With, I'm going through this situation. Like, what? I can't even tell you my situation. I just lost some people, but well, damn, it's too much going on in this world right now, and it's made me thinking. Is the rapture taking place that we don't know about? Is it? I mean, I learned that we gonna hear trumpets. Maybe things had changed. God, Jesus and God said, "Well, we know y'all know too much, so let's switch up a little bit. Let's just take a lot of people one by one that y'all don't really acknowledge. But if y'all pure, y'all will acknowledge that situation. And I acknowledge that. I'm like, okay, it's too much. I
yeah,
mean, I know a lot of death happened in the years, but this capacity of people dying this rapidly is crazy. And then on top of the gay community with the drug situation, but this and not even it's not even about drugs. Some people die from cancer, real illnesses, something just happened, or other illnesses, or old age, or a freak accident. It's just consistently happening within the 3 months period of time, and it's crazy. So it just made me think, draw more to my family and my friends. Life is short. And I'm even though I said this before in the past, but it's now come more of currently in life now. And then the fact I'm getting older and life is not like it used to be back in the 90s and early 2000s anymore. So people need to know that whatever petty stuff you're going through with your family members, friends, whatnot, it's not really worth it compared to what would happen if they're not there. And then now you say, oh, what should I do? Why should I do this and this and that? No, you should do it now. Like, what's the guy name? Denzel Washington. I just seen a clip of him talking about don't give me my praises and my flower when I'm dying or when I'm going away. You need to do it now because I'm here. I'm present. Welcome me now. Don't welcome me later. Even this rap lady, why y'all? Everybody was. I forgot her name. She was very unknown, but she's new. But I think she's very known now. But I don't know. You remember this video? She was talking about her life, and people talking about she was on drugs and whatnot. And she was like, what did she say? She like, I'm here. Don't. Why y'all talking about me now? I'm here. I'm here. You know what I'm talking about? That it
I
was.
think I might have
She
seen
had
it.
like she into mermaids or something. She had like aqua hair or something like that, and she was in her bedroom and she was just chanting out about people were talking about how she's gone. So I'm here talking about me now, something like that. And then it reoccurred what this in Washington was saying. Like, yeah, we here now. I mean, we present. Even Dick Van Knight, he's here. He's 99 years old. And God forbid, Betty White passed away not last year, but a year ago, and that's a shocker to me because I thought she would live forever, and just like just like Dick Van Dyke, like he still here was like he lived through a lot of people, so I feel like, and both of them had something in common: positivity, smiling, being forgiving, being positive and forgiving and embracing life and loving everything, animals, life, human beings, different type of backgrounds. No matter who you are, just enjoy it and be present and try to do what you can while you sit here. And a
You
lot of people forgetting that.
you done come over here and gave a word. I'm so and get it. I'm so thankful for you because every time I've talked to you, and I remember early 2000s, this is what I got from you. And now I get to see it. You're so empathic. And I love that about you. You feel and you know. And you're right. I lost quite a few of my babies. I call them. I call you all my babies. I lost quite a few of my babies this year. And I just wasn't ready for it. There was no way, even when I think about it now, it gets me choked up because there was no way to prepare. Like it just happened. And, you're right. I was going to my grandmother. My grandmother's 77 years old. And I'm like, what aren't we aware of is, what about the scriptures? Because, she's Christian. I'm not. So I'm like, listen, what? Well, I remember that Bible. I remember the rapture. I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. I'm like, okay, now I didn't hear no trumpets. I didn't hear no trumpets. Like I'm like, all right now, and but through it all, what has helped me get through is that when I do my work, when I do these things, I get to hold them in my heart, and I do it from a place of love. Those people remind me that life is uncertain, that you could be here, be at the height of your glory, and then, like a handbreath, be gone. And I hear from you. You've been doing some grieving because it's been a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
mean, I think a couple years ago, my best friend died from cancer. Same time, a club promoter in Atlanta died in January. He died, I think, February or March. And then
yeah.
the club promoter in Atlanta, who's very known, I forgot his name, but he passed away in January from cancer. He was dealing with a lot. I mean, he promoted his illness, everything on social media. And
Yeah.
then in between that, I lost my best friend dog, who let me raise him until he passed away. It only took a year and a half until he passed away, and that was hard for me because he died in my arms. And then my best friend died, and then which I knew him since 2012 when I moved back to Mississippi after moving around so much. Then moved to Atlanta after that.
Yeah.
But and then this year I lost a good friend that I knew back when I was in Atlanta in 2015. We met, and he became successful with this business in California. He got married with a wonderful man. They was
Yeah. I know who
happily
exactly
married.
you're talking about. He's my friend.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that was shocking to me. I mean, I still don't know what's to happen about his death because so much happened that time. I was going through a lot. And I didn't want to intervene with his husband and his friends about
Exactly.
what happened. Yeah, I
Exactly.
mean, and they don't know. We even though me and him was close, but I wasn't close with his husband and his other friends because I didn't. We wasn't that far because he was in California doing his thing. I moved from Atlanta, moved to New York. So, but we kept in contact. I mean, I talked to him earlier this year before, like January, February. So, and I was saying how we was talking about how good we going, and I was going through a lot. He was encouraging me. He was like a big brother. So I was shocked that he passed away. And I knew he passed. I didn't knew he passed away, but I kind of figured he did to an extent because I saw some posts about him. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I'm seeing this, but I was just so focused on work and other stuff. And then then I finally sat down, relaxed, and I saw social media and I saw that. And I'm like, wow.
His
And
husband.
then
His
and
husband.
then and then after that.
No, I was going to say his husband sent me the notice to post. Yeah, I knew them very well as well. They were we were, and I love what you're saying because they don't understand how our community works, the gay community, the LGBT community. Like, you don't have to be friends with somebody to know of them, to know them, to have seen them in passing, to have embraced them, to have hugged them, to,
Right,
like, it's like a revolving door. And I mean that in a good way. We get to
right,
know each other. My career is what it is because the gay community was like, bitch, do you know the Queen of Shade? Like, that's what happened. So, no, I had spoke to him the day before. The day before. He literally posted something, and then the next thing, silence, radio silence, and his husband announced it. I'm like, and it's the same thing. I didn't ask why, I didn't ask how, I didn't want to invade their
right.
space.
I mean,
And
I heard people tell me certain things could have happened, but at the same time, like
he was
he's
literally
he's
posting. He was
he's
happy and healthy, and then gone the next day. And that just devastated all of us. And I have a baby that I went kind of hard for over the summer because I needed answers. Because like people didn't understand, and I got a lot of flack for that because people were like, well, how can you say you know him if you never met him in person? And I'm like, baby, y'all don't understand how our community works. I sat on the phone with that boy. I sent money to that boy. Like I did a lot of things, and I do that with a lot of young men. Sending money, doing this, doing that, talking to them. I just had a tiff with one of my boys, and he's well known as an adult entertainer, and he had a beef with somebody else, and me, I knew both of them. So I happened to post the guy that he was having a beef with, and I didn't know. And then he comes at me, oh, you posting this guy, and he threw dirt on my name, and I said, sweetie, I've been promoting him and posting him for years. I'm not going to stop posting him because you fell out with him. Your situation with him is not my situation with him. And I also let him know no man over 30 should be acting like this.
right.
But oh, please get rid of all the stuff we ever did together and da 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 da. And I said, and you know what I said? I said, okay. I said, okay. But our community is like, get it. Our community, especially with social media being in it, the gay community is now the world. We know
Okay, we are connected.
yes,
Not
we're
only just that, it's not
connected.
just social media. It's also the prides of
Yes.
everybody like to travel. People got money. People
Yeah.
would go places, this and that. And then of course, the OnlyFans and things of that platform make also people travel as well because they want to get that money and
Yep.
also get that pleasure as well. Meet that person. So
Yep.
yeah, it's everybody know each other now.
We know each other. Like, exactly. We know each
Only
other.
people that you don't know is people who are really quite well of being DL
Yeah.
or very new.
And then gets it. We ain't worried about them because we too busy loving on the ones we know. Like, we ain't worried about them. If you out here, we know. And then I've seen quite a number of people that were quote unquote DL start OnlyFans. And then our community comes and embraces us. And I was one of those people, like I said earlier, when my career went kaput for a moment, I had to figure out what I believed in. I had to figure out what to do. And as I prayed to the God of my understanding, he was like, baby, you're gay. Everything you need is in your community. You don't need to step outside of your community for anything. And he was right. He was right. I sit here because of my community. Word of mouth got me here. I didn't do any big promotions or anything. I literally, on New Year's Day is my anniversary for being the Queen of Shade. I have been the Queen of Shade, the reigning Queen of Shade, the trademarked Queen of Shade for 10 years. New Year's Day will be 10 years, a decade of my life. And I
Wow,
literally posted Queen of Shade content every day for 10 years straight.
yeah, you did.
No
you
break.
did.
No break.
You was out there with B Scott.
Yeah, well, you know what's so funny? Get it? He's a legend. I'm not even up there yet. I ain't even worried about it. Cause, well, I look at it this way. He chose the mainstream Hollywood route. I'd rather not go that way. I wanna control more of what I do, and I want the residual. Like, I don't just want a little portion of it. I want the whole pie. If I made it, if I created it, then I want it. And with him, I don't know his financial standings. I don't know what contracts he's signed, or I might be misgendering it. I'm sorry. It might be she. Do you know if it's she? Is it
I
she?
think I think it's just she now.
I think so. So I don't want to misgender her. So I think it's she. So I don't know her, her contract standings. But yeah, as far as that, I look at it this way. She's out there for the world. I'm over here for the girls. Like, I look at it this way. I'm off in the corner. Like, you see her, she's a shining example of what gay community can be. And I'm over here in the corner in the speakeasy with the cognac sitting on the table. You got to slide into my domain, and I'm back here like, girl,
She
now.
was the bougie, you with the people. You was the bougie.
Yeah,
Hey, come
I'm
on
with the
now.
people.
They're
Yeah, I'm
like,
with the people. I'm on
I'm
the
gonna help you
ground.
guys out. You gotta help her out before you help yourself out.
Yeah, like, I gotta listen. Yeah, but shout out to that. Shout out to B Scott. Shout out to that.
Yeah,
I
I was very
Yeah,
proud of her how she
yeah,
overcome everything. She went to her dream. Well,
yeah. She
I'm
achieved
happy
her
for her.
dream. She
I
achieved
mean,
her dream. I have
not
nothing
just
to
her.
say
A
about
lot of
it.
people have. I mean, even people don't even know. I know Tokyo, the
Yeah,
Tokyo Styles. I know her
yeah,
before she became Tokyo. Before she
yeah.
became Tokyo stylist for
Look
Cardi
at her
B.
now. Oh my God, Tokyo! Shout out to Tokyo. She's
I even knew
gorgeous.
the producer for Breeding War before he became Breeding War.
Mm,
Yahoo Group years.
yeah, you remember? Oh, you remember Yahoo? We old, baby. You remember Yahoo Group?
Yahoo Messenger, AOL chat
You remember
rooms and
that? You
stuff.
remember the chat
Then they came
room?
Uvu, the Uvu
Oh, yeah.
Messenger.
Oh, Lord. Look, you taking me back. But you're right. And get this. What I love about what you're saying is, with every piece of media that came out for us to be social on, we were on it. And we
Hmm.
followed the platforms. Then it was Facebook. Then we did that. Then
And BGC
Twitter.
Live. BGC
Yeah.
Live really kind of put people out
Yeah.
there because they had the successes, this, successes, that, and then, like everybody was on it. Even though Thug for Sets and 848 and the
Yeah.
other platform people was on tag ass, not tag, tag,
Tag ass
tag,
Philly. Tag
tag,
ass.
tag. I mean not tag ass, but tag.
I'm like, tag ass Philly, though. That was a name. I don't
I
remember
mean,
that one.
and it was another outspace or outer space or something. It was another one. Moco space, and it was another gay site for young teens. People
Oh,
were
I
with
don't know about that.
teenagers, and I was like 17, 16 years old. At Moco space or something like that, or
Okay.
something like that. And it was nothing but young gay teens, and you can't be
Okay.
over 18. If you're over 18, they would
Right.
not let you out. They would ban you and
Right.
whatnot.
Right.
And even though since if you've been on it for years and years, they're not
Right.
gonna ban your account. And I haven't been on it so years. I forget the website name, but I remember I was on there like I think when I was in Florida or maybe I went in there and when I moved to Atlanta, that was the last
Mhm.
time I was on there, and I just see the platform like, wow, they still exist. And I'm looking at young kids like, oh, look at young youngsters, oh, you get guys and girls, oh, y'all gonna be so big when y'all get older. And after that, I just let it be, and I felt scared because I'm over 18 and I can access that account, which made me afraid of that account because you can have people that don't really care and try to misuse the
Yeah.
kids. And
Yeah.
that's what happened with man, Rentboy.com, they got shut down because I know maybe young kids was joining there or and they got shut down.
Yeah.
Even though they kind of resurfaced, but they changed the name. People
Yeah.
don't know, but they changed
Yeah.
the name to
Yeah.
make it more friendly.
Yeah. No, you know what I love? You are taking me back through a wonderful walk of the evolution of our community. It's not just about me and you. You're talking about all the things we did. I was on Adam for Adam. I was on BGC, and I'll get this. I was popular on BGC.
Me
Adam for
too.
Adam, I was popular too, but I was popular on Adam for
But
Adam
everybody,
for a reason.
majority, a lot of people probably. I think I have over 1,000 or 2,000 pictures of myself. Everybody like,
Uh-huh.
why you got so many pictures? Because everybody keeps saying I'm catfish. So I had to post that I'm real. And then I realized it came to be like a popularity thing. So I kept posting. And I came to the sessions this, sessions that. Then I posted my ex's time. I was sessions couple. I'm like, wow. And people remember me from that, or from Yahoo or their S2.
Yes.
that that came my big thing after BGC S2 and after Yahoo then S2 after Yahoo then Yahoo Messenger not Yahoo Groups then Yahoo Messenger and
Yeah.
then what the other ones we was talking about
Adam for Adam or BGC?
BGC, and
Yeah.
then S2, and
Yeah.
then it's just I moved to Atlanta and did porn studio porn, and just and even then when I moved there, people like Tim Clay. I'm like Tim Clay. Dang, I never heard that word in so long. I'm like,
Yeah.
you did S2 videos, right? I'm like, here I am eating with a friend, and you just comment.
Oh!
I'm like, yeah, that's me. Thank you. Then a year later, after that, somehow I was in the club again at Bulldogs, and I was with some professional friends, don't know anything about my industry, and some drunk dude came out of nowhere. Magic Wood, oh my god, I busted nut to you so many times.
Oh my God!
Everybody like, are you? What's going on? And like, they didn't know I did it, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh
One of
no!
my friend did knew, and he got gladly scored him away.
Oh
And it was
no!
like an awkward, quiet situation. But then
Yeah.
somebody, then he came and changed the subject. Then it was, I mean, they might say something about it, but we really got drunk and forgot everything what
Oh,
happened.
thank God! Thank heaven! Thank heaven! Well, get this. Well, you know what it was too. Back then, it wasn't so glorified. Now it's glorified. Now I've seen plenty of OnlyFans stars fly to other countries and get work and do things and get this. I remember a time in Hollywood where the porn actors for studios used to be in movies. One of my favorite movies is called Another Gay Movie. And Another Gay Movie has what's his name? Daryl Stevens in it. It has
The
him
guy
in
from
it. Yeah, it
Noah's Ark.
has it has I know his porn name. He was a real he was really ripped, he was really big. Matthew Rush, I think his name was. I think his name was
I didn't know
Matthew
none of the
Rush.
guy. Everybody said they had some gay porn stars, and I like I don't know none of them. I knew I wasn't watching them at the time, but I knew
So what did you
Noah's Ark
watch? How
guy.
did you get in? So how did you get into it then? Now you open the door. I gotta know now.
Well,
How'd you get
see,
into it if you weren't watching?
I like '90s and '80 porns.
Okay. So you
I
was
was
into the
into
Bobby
'70s.
Blakes. You was
No,
into
I
the
never
Bobby
liked
Blake.
him.
Oh, you don't like him?
Me and Bob Blake's cool. I
Yeah.
talked to him, but
Yeah.
I didn't like his porn.
Okay.
No, I just can't. I can't. I just can't get over that part.
Do
So
you
I
know
couldn't.
I love this sport? I love it.
Even his ex husband got may he rest in peace. 'Cause I knew him before he passed away.
Yeah, I know
Um,
he passed.
I just couldn't. But I seen that work. But no, I'm more into the we call it ball mustard, not mustard ball. It's something ball. BALLED. They had one, two, three, four, five, six. It was like random, a lot of black guys on one white guy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I have on my thing. I can't look at it. It will come on the phone. But
Yeah,
yeah, but those are the ones I
like
like.
you like
Or
older porn.
those old school ones, those guys that people don't really remember when they were all muscular. So good.
Yes.
I not the ones in Chicago and Detroit. Not those.
Yeah.
And people don't understand. Those are ones are the guys that don't get hard at all. They
Yeah.
just keep sucking away. Like, oh my god, what? When you gonna get hard? I'm just waiting. I mean, this is so boring right now. I mean, what are we watching? I mean, I understand y'all may be so called straight, but this is not fun. We want to see you walk hard like these other guys doing. I mean, that's what are we watching here? I mean, I
What
understand you
are we
got like a
watching here? What are we
masculinity.
talking about here?
But I understand,
I
but
love
yeah,
it though. I love
but
it though.
But the thing is, I got drove into that. So when I moved to Atlanta, I wasn't thinking about doing porn.
Right.
I was just working and trying to get into modeling. And some guy
Right.
told me like, I seen your S2 video. You should do porn. I'm like,
Right.
no, no, not me. I'm sorry. I
Hey,
mean,
you had quite a successful career, though. You were like I remember because we
I
were
didn't even do that
friends.
many. I didn't even do that many
Listen,
scenes.
forget it. The ones you did, they have. Let's just say they have circulated the globe, honey.
I know.
Because I like literally like it's so funny. I remember us talking through all of that time, and then you were just like it went from Paul Ford to Magic Wood, and I mean it was everywhere. You did one with your best friend, and I remember because I was like, oh my, look at what he has done here. We must
Hey,
investigate.
it was so crazy
We
'cause I
must
was not about to do
explore.
it. My mom, really, my mom needed her car broke down, and my
Uh-huh.
daddy helped her out with some money. And I said, "Mom,
Okay.
I got you." And I said, "I can't do it right now, but I got you." I said, "My friend gonna help me out." And I always said, "My friend gonna help me out."
Yeah.
So but reality, I ended up
Doing
start
studio
doing
porn.
porn,
Yeah.
studio porn, and I had the producer, and he said, "Okay, I got you booked." And he liked my first scene so much that he wanted to book me like 2 or 3 times that month.
Yeah.
So I told her, "Wait a little bit, I got you," and I sent her like the first 2 scenes. I gave her all that money, all
Yeah.
the footage, all the money I got, I gave to her, and she got her new car.
Oh, but you know what? That's why you have been, listen, that's why you have been so fortunate. You have been so, and I'm gonna say it because I know you, you've been so fortunate. I've watched you just be you and love, and then I turn around and I'll see a picture and I'm like, he know this one, he know that one. Everybody loves you. And rightly so.
With
And
some people,
rightly so, right? And rightly, listen, we don't care about the naysayers, honey. We don't have time
right?
for them.
Oh, people that I was cool with, then they I mean, I can understand people have their own opinions about me, and some people listen to it and not really listen to me, or they met me and they just got the wrong impression of me because they were going through whatever they were going through at the
Yeah,
time, or they maybe on drugs and their mind is not there.
yeah.
So I understand because I'm a really cool person, really good person.
You are.
I
I've
mean, we
always
might not have agree on the same thing, but
right.
at the same time, I'm going to be supportive and loyal to you. If you
Yeah,
need me, I got you. You need a
yeah,
hand, you need somebody to lean on, I'm there for you. But don't tell me about Donald Trump. Don't tell me about my social preference or nothing like that, or how I deal with my family situation. Because I won't tell you about. I mean, you can tell me to a extent, you could guide me, but making sure it's a positive guy, not a negative
yeah,
guy.
yeah,
But yeah, but other than that, porn was really intriguing. I didn't care for it, but then once after I did the second shoot, I kind of like, that was a black company at
yeah,
first, but then when I went to other company, it kind of got fun because I traveled, I started meeting different guys, even
yeah.
guys that I was
You moved
a
up in
little
the
fan
job.
of, a little fan
Yeah.
of.
You moved up
I was,
yeah,
I'm like, I can't be, I'm
yeah.
about to fuck with you, ooh. But I
But you
couldn't
know,
tell them
I've
that.
always seen you smiling. I've always seen you smiling with our greats, our great entertainers. And I'm just like, wow, I just love it because that's why I reached out to you. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what did it. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what did it. I could show you what did it. I could show you what did it.
You know what? I always, even with newcomers or old
Mm-hmm.
comers, people I don't even know, but I know of,
Mm-hmm.
I always come at them with open arms because I know how it is in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to do a scene with you. No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not coming at you as a fan or a supporter. I'm
Yeah.
coming at you as a friend, as a brother, as part of the community of the entertainment,
Yeah.
and welcome you that you did good work and um you are somebody,
Yeah.
you I know this is not all who you are. I mean, some people, that's what they life want to be, but some people want to do more than just
More.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So I could recommend them on, recognize them on their achievement in life, because some people don't even do that, because some people or even try to do that.
Yeah.
And it's good that I see some black entertainers that are striving better than studio porn guys, that they got even more money from OnlyFans and all that other
Yeah,
platforms.
yeah, it's a whole new ball game out
And
here.
I remember majority of them got big, so that's the reason why I have. Oh, some got a nice boo boo, So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they doing
Listen
their
to
thing,
you. You're so funny.
because it's funny
This is
because
why you
some people,
sitting here
the
today.
older guys that would never do it.
This is why you sitting here today. I saw this. I said, now I know I need to reach out to my friend. That's why you sitting here. I said, oh now. Okay, I said I need to reach out to my friend.
And guess who
This is
edited
long
it? Guess
overdue.
who edited that picture?
Oh,
Stevie the Smoke,
oh wow.
my
Okay.
other best friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Wow.
it's funny because I seen y'all did an interview like, look at Stevie Smoke, look at him before he was Stevie Smoke. I mean, he was still Stevie Smoke at the time I met him, but he wasn't that big because I
Now
was
he
like,
is.
he always told me, gave me like, you remember when you told me when I first met you and we went to the he took me to this party gathering with his friends, and I told him how it feels to be a president of a adult entertainer or something like that. He used to laugh at that every time, and now look at him. Like
Yup.
now I'm in the president of a rap star, a gay
Yeah,
rap
yeah.
star.
Yeah, I've had
Eccleston.
him on the show. I've had him on the show. He was here for season one. Now I have to invite him back. Season one was crazy. I was really rooting for him because the day of his conversation with me, someone went into his hotel room and let his dog out, his poodle. And he did, like, he still kept it because he didn't want to, drop the
Yeah,
obligation. But I told him, like, I felt it. I said, listen, because you're doing this for me, I got gifts. I was like, because you're doing this for me, I'm going to help. And by the time we were done, he had called down to like the local shelter, animal shelter, and they had his dog. So I was like, yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna do a little something to help you get your dog back. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
super
he told me a lot of stuff happened back then. Well, not with your situation, but
right.
about
I love him.
the other situation, and I was very upset.
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of made me a little flashback, maybe a flashback of him too,
yeah,
about his other dog passed away because he
yeah,
let somebody else take care of him, and then sadly she passed away,
yeah.
and that was upsetting. But I'm like, why is it every time you met let somebody take care of your dog, something happen?
Stop
I
letting.
mean, other than me, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. God, it was nature then, but
Yeah, yeah. No, Stevie is a wonderful person. Shout out to you, Stevia. We love you.
yeah, he's
Wonderful
doing
person.
good. I just talked to him earlier today. He's
Yeah.
at the gym.
Uh-huh.
I even took. You remember that? I just posted a video of him of us together for his birthday this year, and I'm like, wow. The first time we met, we looked so young and slim, especially him. He was more slender. But he got into it thinking because I was working out a lot. I told him over years to work out, go to the gym more, and then he finally took my advice and he went to the gym more than I thought he would. I'm like, dang boy, you gained so much weight everywhere. I'm like,
You
dang.
said everywhere.
But ain't no stop too,
Yeah.
and it's kind of flip flop. Like, how you gonna go to the gym now? And here I am not going to the gym. I'm like, I know.
You'll be back in there. You'll
Now
be.
I'm getting back. It's on more of it. New York City is so different than the
Yeah.
South. I
Yeah.
enjoy going to the gym in the South, not for personal reasons, but
Uh-huh.
uh,
New York, they're
it
more
was
business.
fun. It was. I can go to the machines and have nobody on it.
Yeah.
Nobody tell me how long you got it. I'm like up here. I'm lucky to get on the machine. And
Yeah.
then I'm thinking, I go early in the morning before they open. I'm good. Like 5, 6 people, 8 people probably waiting just to get in the gym. And I'm trying to go to the main one, the machine that everybody go to, the one to you squats on, and it's automatically.
Yeah.
So that's the one I really want to do because I do my chest, my
Yeah.
abs, my buttocks,
Yeah.
and then I go to the other machines. Do my legs, do my
Yeah.
arms, and I just rotate over and over again. I like to have that freedom, but I
Yeah.
can't have that freedom up here. It's
Yeah.
jam packed from morning to night. It's crazy.
Well, it's New York.
I
This is
know, but
that's
I'm
the
like
big
every gym
city.
is like that. It's like, come on, do y'all go?
You know why? You got to keep your body fit in New York, even if you work like a slave. You got to keep your body
But
fit.
you still have the ones that not even getting nowhere.
Yeah, I
They don't
understand.
know how to work out. They're just there
So,
because the doctor told them to get in the gym, and they feel like they're doing something, but they're not doing nothing.
for
And
whole,
then when you get on the machine, you're on it for a second, and then right when I'm trying to get on, somebody's getting on, and they be on it forever and not doing nothing. The majority on their phone or chat with somebody,
yeah.
and it's so
No,
annoying.
I don't do. Yeah, I used to. I actually had to stop working out incessantly. I've started now, so I've started to slim back down. But I used to work out a lot, and then what happened was my business took off, like I said, and I became the queen of shade. So I had to step away from a lot of things that I did.
Hmm.
Excuse me, and I had to focus and build. Cause see, what I've also noticed is like when I went viral as the Queen of Shade, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. A lot of these guys and girls, I have women and men out here, boys and girls, they're ready for this. They're already doing something. They already have things solidified. So when they go viral, it just, fishes or funnels into what they're already doing. Me, I was starting from the ground. So literally when I went viral, I had to erect the company, get the LLCs, get the licenses for my city, get the trademark, get the copyright, I had to do a lot of stuff. So I didn't really enjoy my first viral moment. But I'm ready for my second one now because now I have this entire business that it runs and I pay taxes every year. And, like I pay a lot of taxes every year.
Right.
And now I'm ready. So now with that exposure, I'll be able to sit back actually because now I can kick back and say, Google me, bitch. Google me. Like, and I mean it. You Google me. If you Google me, it said Queen of Shade is a musical artist, and then it lists everything I do. I don't even have to do it no more. And I worked so hard, Paul, that they gave me my blue check on Instagram. They gave me that thing. Like I did not apply for that at all. I woke
That's
up.
why I told people you don't have to pay. Sometimes you really
Yeah.
get recognition for it.
Recognition. I got the recognition. Well, in 2018, I had 21 million likes. I still have that. I screenshotted and everything. I had 21 million likes just in 2018. And it was crazy. And then they said, oh, well, they're taking likes away. But I've still kept about a million people every month on my platform for 10 years straight. Like, because, but you know what it was? I credit that to just being different. I'm just different. I don't do what everyone else does. We may have similarities, and that's what I love about our community, the LGBT community, because we may have similarities, but it's not the same. If two people are standing here, and that's one thing I always get mad at them for, because I'm like, don't hate on each other. If you sell
Right.
cars and he sells cars, come on, it's different. Like, it's different. You both sell cars, but you may have a better way of doing it. You may have a better way of doing it. You may have your own way of doing it. And that's what I love about the gays. We all give advice.
Hmm.
You came on here today with a word. So we all because we've lived, and you know what it is? We've had a lot of hardship being a
Right.
marginalized people. Gays, they don't want to admit that we're even here. And our trans sisters, my God, I'm praying hell hard for them because they don't want to acknowledge us. But the fact of the matter is we're here. So, I have to, with that, I try to stay on a community about that. Love each other, love each other. Like, I remember when I was younger, and I'll go back to the example you gave. People used to compare me to B. Scott all the time. But it was like, I am not that beautiful woman. I am not that beautiful woman. I may be my own brown skinned beautiful person, but I am not, do not get us confused because she earned her position. She earned that. And once I did the work, because she had done the work. I was just starting when she was blowing up. I remember that YouTube. So I look at her different now. I have a lot of respect because now I had to do the work myself. So it's like,
Hmm.
okay, leave that girl alone. She deserves to be where she is because she
Right.
did what she did. Like people don't understand that. And I look at people, I look at the next babies that come up. Baby, I'll give you any advice. You pay me because I'm a mentor. You pay me, I give you any advice. I gotta make a living here. I gotta make a living. This shit ain't cheap. So, I gotta make a living. But, I look at the next generation and I'm like, don't try to be me, but give advice. By all means, give advice. By all means, uplift, support your community, be out there, be positive, be happy, be joyful, be all of those things. Because I truly believe our entire community is that. I truly
Right.
believe that that's why we have lasted when they have tried to eradicate us, is because the positivity of our community is like, listen, one thing about it, you know what I love? I love going somewhere and it's straight territory. I'll say that. It's straight territory. And we get nervous. Cause all these men up in here and they starting me with my feminine ass. I'm sashaying around catwalking like I just got off the damn Paris runway. So I'm like, oh, let me sit my ass down somewhere. And then you sit your ass down somewhere and the person next to you doesn't look like you, looks like them, but he like, girl, when you get here, I'm like, oh, okay, girl. Like, oh, all right. Like we click so fast in our community. And that's what I love. I love our community. Like I literally committed to our community. I was like, I do not have to go all pretty donkey. I was like,
No, he's
I
trying to
do
be an imitation. He
like
always like to be an
it.
imitation.
Oh, I was like, I do not have to go outside of our community, and I haven't had to. I haven't had to. I know gays in France. I know gays in Germany. I know gays in Tel Aviv. I know gays in Africa. Like we're everywhere. So that's the one thing and the beauty about that. And you being here, you just reminded me of how good our community can be. And I thank you for that because you love it. You love our community. You get some
even though
people.
even though the community is just like the straight people. I mean, as I just witnessed not too long ago, well, the past couple of days,
Yeah.
even including the gay houses,
Okay.
people don't understand about the ballroom scene or
Yeah.
the pageant, which
Yeah.
is both different but also the same. They're
Yeah.
both houses to a extent.
Yeah.
Is you have the father, you have a mother.
Yeah.
Some have more than other,
Yeah.
but It's just you gotta be wisely who you want to be in your who you want to be in the house with, who you want to be in the house
Yeah.
with you. So and people don't understand even the new ones. You gotta the kiki, whatever you want to call them. You gotta be careful. You
Yeah.
know, the people don't understand that people have um motives, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
might think that it's good ones, but sometimes if you know you look good, that may be the motive.
Yeah.
It maybe is.
No, you're right. I love my community, but I have kept myself apart. I do. I keep myself apart. I don't go many places because I love my community, but you're right. I know my community because I love my community. So
Right.
I don't turn a blind eye to everything. So yeah, this
It's
is
just like the black community. We love our skin and everything, but
yes, but
not on God. The ghettos
but
or whatnot. Oh, well, the white people, white people. You sound racist too, because you so bitter about
yeah,
the white people. It's not 1990, 1980, and 70 years old. Get over it.
yeah,
Worry about you and overcome whatever you've been through in the past and achieve and do better. Then
yeah,
that, because then you
yeah,
gotta worry about the white people. You can worry about yourself. Because really, it's not white people anymore. It's all colors now. Everybody rich, everybody poor. It's not just one diverse
yeah.
anymore. It's
You know what? You
everybody
really
now.
did become a daddy. You a daddy. You got wisdom. You became a daddy. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's a good. That's all right. You be a sexy daddy, but you did. You because you lived. You've lived, so you know. You've had experiences, and you're dropping knowledge right now for these young babies. You're like, baby, be careful. You
But they
look.
don't even
You
care.
know that.
That's why I tell people about the porn industry. Like, especially, oh, I'm a porn star. So, what makes you a porn star? What did
Mm-hmm.
you do?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what did you do over not 5 years, not 1 year, not 3 years, not 2 years, not even a couple of days, because or the fact you got a million followers. What did you do to achieve a star status? Because reality, porn stars are really people who been booked so many times, who
Yeah.
did over 100 videos, who did so many damn studios.
Yeah.
Studios, the amateur porns are considered OnlyFans and all that because it's not studio. Even though y'all try to make it studio, it's still home base. It's not production made. It's not. I mean, now they trying to do um paper rights and stuff, contracts and stuff, which is good. Of course, you or even on OnlyFans they have the same thing because you can't really post people with you unless you have consent of that. Now somehow these other people allow themselves to use um st- our platforms, our work on their own
Mm-hmm.
platforms on OnlyFans. I don't know how they're doing it because it's probably against the law and their own rights, but somehow they're doing it. Because I see a lot of people on Twitter or X, whatever, promoting other people work, and they have OnlyFans for it, which is weird. And I don't know how they getting
They'll get
over with
caught.
that.
Yeah, they'll get caught. That's illegal. Yeah, they'll get
But
caught.
yeah, that's really is. I mean, it's coming to be a lot of people doing it now. A lot of people doing, and of course with the catfishing. 'Cause I just not too long ago. Oh, somebody catfishing your picture on Facebook. It's not nothing new to me. I've been doing it for so many years now. It's just, it's like a blur. It's like I can't do nothing really about. I mean, I can do something about, it, but why? Because it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, I felt bad of the individual who get catfished. 'Cause I still remember that time on Yahoo Messenger, this dude who was a fan of mine back then, because
Yeah.
my I was like, wow, I'm a fan of Yahoo Messenger. But the dude hit me up and said, "This my friend really think he's in a relationship with you," and I had to tell him that's not you. And
Really?
I like just give him my information and I can show proof. I FaceTime, well, we not know FaceTime. A video chat with him,
Mhm.
and he started like doing his crying and everything. Like it's really you, and this is your platform. Like yes, this is my name. This is my username. This is
Yeah.
me. Hello, you know. And he just started crying. Like I can't believe I was fooled. And he gave me a picture of the guy, information and stuff. And I seen information. I hit him up and he showed me his picture of me, of course. And I had to tell him
Ah,
like, I had to tell him like, hey, guess what? You
that
are
fake.
talking to the real person.
Yeah.
And I had to tell him by himself and like how he really hurt somebody. And he apologized, real and showed me his real self and show him the guy who impersonated the real himself. He said he showed me himself finally. I'm like, I know. I hit him up. Was a fat boy,
Yeah.
black guy, and the other guy was young, slim, and it was very heartbreaking to realize that that person manipulate that guy to be impersonating me and
Yeah.
thinking that they're going to join together. And the dude was just crying his heart out because he thought he really met somebody, me, of course. And and I'm sorry I couldn't be that for him because I don't even know the guy, so I'm not going to fall for you too. I'm sorry. That's a double
Yeah.
for you.
Double whammy. Double whammy. That's a double
But
whammy.
yeah, it's just amazing that people still do it, and that was back in 2000 um 16, I mean 15, oh no, 2013, 12, 11, 11, no, 2011 or 12. And
I've
here
had
it's 2024.
I've had
And
people.
people still catfish me.
It's crazy. I've had people trying to make profiles of me, but my fans know my voice. They know me well, and my thing is, I always say, you know, even with all of that, I never understood what catfishing was because you're going if you're trying to meet this person, when you show up, they're not going and not look like the person you said you were. You know that's gonna be a problem, right?
I mean, a lot of probably either you're going to get bashed out or get bashed in, you know?
He
It's
said,
going to
"You an old man." He said, "You gonna get bashed out or you gonna get bashed in."
be.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. I
But
love
it's just But I just wish people understand now that this is a new generation. It's not like it used to be back when I started doing porn, and that used to be before I started doing porn, where I was in 90 and when I was young in the 90s, 80s. Now is the new platforms. Cause even the adult porn studios are all majority shut down. It's only like with three or four of them now, and
it.
that's just white companies. Black companies not even there anymore. It's
Yeah,
just and people don't even acknowledge that whole thing. People are more of into OnlyFans just for fans, not even just for OnlyFans. Majority popular now, and then what many video on my videos or something for the straight
my
people.
vids. Yeah,
Yeah, and they got more of that platform too, and more of it. And then not only that, two people I know that did porn made their own platform of that. And
yeah.
then you got people doing their own websites now, doing their own OnlyFans and posting on that to make more money. So now
Well,
people
I heard that.
people hitting me up talking about collaboration now. It's
Wait,
like
yeah, collaboration. No, but I was gonna say I heard that especially for black creators, the porn studio situation wasn't really lucrative for them. You
it's
know.
not. It depend. Really, it was depending on the person too. Everybody had favoritism. Even in this white company, they have
Mhm.
favoritism of people who they like, who they want to shoot more of.
Okay.
With, and then also if they did been in recession with them, never know. They help them benefit them too. But yeah, the price range is different from different people, and people say, "Oh, I get this pay much." How many porn shoots you did within a month to get that amount of money? Because you get a lot of money, like over $1,000, you ain't gonna get that much shoot. If you get paid less than $1,000, you gonna get multiple shoots in that month because they feel like less money, more shoots with you, more money for you to extent, but more money for them because they get people constantly paying for it. Where you're not even getting residuals for that work that you did,
They
and
don't
that's
get.
what also the downfall of porn industry because you're not helping us out as well. You getting the money, we're not getting nothing of it.
Yeah,
And people will start doing their own contract to get the residuals, but it became more doubtful for them as well because you're not gonna get that many shoots unless they really like you.
I know babies right now that make over $1 million a year on OnlyFans. I know
True, I know people making $100,000 a
a
month.
month. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And the only reason why, because guess what? They are packing from 10 to a 13,
yeah,
or they got nice bodies, or the nice booty, or
yeah.
they doing a lot of scenes with
Well,
collaboration with different
I
people.
mean, it's a sex industry. So if you're a sex worker, you got to have the assets.
Yes.
What they
And
are.
these people who would never do studios, now they doing this, and
Hmm.
then now they know that you can cover your face, cover your tattoos,
Oh,
or show show everything, or not show nothing. You ain't got to cover nothing, just not show your face at all, just show the action, which still help other people. Because to me, I don't really care about the face. I just want to see everything else. That as long as I see that is promises for
I
me.
need the cherry on my Sunday. I need a face. I need a
But
face.
But the porn star situation is people don't understand. You guys are not porn stars. Y'all are amateurs, adult entertainers. Y'all are adult entertainers. Y'all are not porn star status. If you are making $1 million, if you're very known, and people are talking about you, and you're doing not just porn, you're doing acting roles, you're modeling, you are doing other platforms. You are a porn star. You are very known. There's a female and male entertainers, straight or gays, are very porn stars, and you not at that
But you
silly
see,
level.
I love what you're saying because that's the difference. You brought her up. That's the difference between me and B. Scott. I'm not Hollywood. I'm not. I don't want to be. That's her domain. I love what you're saying because this is the thing. The word porn star had a real meaning behind it. It had a real, and get it. Yes, a lot of it would be considered amateur. And get this, I've seen some of black creatives have OnlyFans, have Just for Fans, and their work is so amazing that the studio reaches out to them
Right.
their work. But see,
I
that's
seen that.
that's
I
when
seen
you
that.
that's the way you want it to be, because that's
Right.
that's when they're willing to give you the money for the work. Like that's I've seen that situation happen. And I must tell you, I have an OnlyFans account and I support a lot of my babies. I'm always listen, they need their money. They need their money. And I need my money. So,
Right.
you know, and my thing is I never did porn, but my first paying gig as a professional entertainer, I was a female phone sex agent. That was the first gig that paid me for
I
the
can see you in
talent.
there. I can see you in
Yeah, it
there.
paid me
Your
for the
voice.
talent of my voice. I was very much girl six. Yes, I was. Six, seven,
Hey,
eight, and nine.
I can hear you. You so proper with your words and
Yeah, they
elegant.
thought I was a
Really.
white girl. They thought I was a white girl. Yes, they did. They didn't think.
Hello, how you doing? Salutation. Yes. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yes. I'm like, okay. I can hear you really. I understand.
Yeah, I was bad too. I was naughty. I was naughty. And
I'm
get
doing
it.
a
Even being that way, like I didn't get to play just one girl. I had to be dominatrix. I had to be
yep.
different languages. I remember. Oh God, I remember one time this guy called for a fantasy girl. That's the main ones that we did. So I was a fantasy girl, but he in the middle of it, he wanted a dom to be brought in. So I had to play the fantasy girl and the dom, and he wanted the dominatrix, to be Asian. So I had to pick a name. Yo, Kill Bill came to my mind. I had him calling me Mistress Orin Ishii. Child, the stories I can tell you about these men. But guess what? I'm glad I did it because I learned that, it helped me to boost my confidence. I learned that men were actually looking for people like me.
Right.
It helped me to, like, they didn't know they were talking to me. So I was actually spying on them for me. And I learned confidently that I could do this and it would be well received. Money
Right.
would be received. Like, I work very hard for my money. I do a lot of mentoring. I have music. I have all of those things. But every now and then I'll have a customer, a client, or whoever will send me $1,000 and say, "Bitch, go get a new wig. Go do something. Go buy something." And yeah, I've had it happen. My family was like godsmacked. They were like, like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, this happens all the time. I've had Hollywood actresses send me dresses, wigs. This one right here was sent to me. And that's what they don't understand. And that's why I say I'm not Hollywood, but I'm well known. I'm very well known. I've had a lot of help from our community and outside of the community. I know a lot of people, actors, models, dancers, singers, and I'm so blessed for the position that I sit in because I control it. That was the biggest thing for me. I needed to be able to control me. And I got exactly what I need. Now get it. What do I want more of? Exposure. But I'm not going to be paying, I'm not, you ain't gonna catch this queen in the back alley. Oh no, you won't. Tell us something. If you want this, you gotta do. Girl, I will call one of my friends, and they will find you and bring you to me, and it won't be a good meeting. It
I
won't be
miss,
a good meeting.
but I missed. I mean, I do miss the industry life, the traveling and
Well,
meeting the
you've moved
guys.
on, but you've
I
moved
mean,
on.
I don't even want to meet any new guys. I'm like, oh my
Ah,
goodness.
you
I
like the
realized
new
something like I
guy.
want to meet you. I mean, I
Yeah,
had a
you
lot of
guys
people
are
want me
nice.
to do collaboration, but at the same
Clever.
time, I feel like it's not like the studio world because back then we was getting to know each other,
Yeah,
introduce each other, and then even before we even do the studio, when we try to get acquainted,
yeah,
because we finally meet face to face,
yeah,
but we have our promotions
yeah.
to let them know that we about to do a scene together.
They do the same.
So yeah, but the thing is, we have to chat more and before we meet, and then even talk more. Even, unless we're in the same area, we even meet
Yeah.
before even doing the porn. We're not even going to have sex or nothing. We just
Well,
want to
guess
talk,
what?
do
These
anything. But now people hit me up. I don't even know who you are. You talking about do compilation, but we not even trying to meet on a friendship or a mature level, hang out, get to know one another, to vibe. People don't want to do that. They want to just straight do it. We want to vibe then and get to what you don't want and what you do want, and because people, they every adult entertainers now they have their own
niche.
platforms on their
Mm-hmm.
own websites or
Yeah,
their own trailers. So they do what they want to do, and they ask you to do for them. And
yeah,
then you have people have their own also film people who record everything. They
yeah,
pay them,
yeah.
or they record their own self. But so there's so many diverse situations that you have to understand to now where it's going to be maybe a problematic for other people, which I see a lot of people got into it because some people didn't send the video to the person, or they post the video or post certain things they shouldn't post. So it's a lot of drama.
But
Even now, then even in studio porn where you had a situation where people try to rob the producers, and now you don't have the money to do the scene.
Well, you
It's
know
a
what it is?
lot of shit.
Professionalism. Professionalism, baby. Some are professional, some are not. And get it, just like a studio, because the studios had their shit with them. You just, with each person, see, this is the thing, because I know many guys that do this. I told you I have a lot of babies that do this. So they're traveling all over. A lot of them are shooting over and over and over with the same people. They don't let new people in because they get to know each other. It's like a group of them, and they will work within that group, and
Right.
they will make
That
content
little
within
family or
that
whatnot.
family, yeah, within that family of stars. So they don't really let new people in, which I have seen be quite well, because you need to, like, you need to know. Long gone are the days where we're on BGC A4A and we just show up in a dark room and and get the business. No, we need to talk. Like, we
Right.
need to talk. Like, we need to talk. So, like, yeah, a lot of them do. Like, I see them, and when they're traveling, like, a lot of them are traveling a lot because they're going from the different cities. They're like, it's really what is so funny is because they're really like touring. I've met so many babies that are literally touring the country, and they go certain places and they set up collaborations, and they go other places and they set up collaborations. And there is that, like, and I love the ones where there's chemistry, because I'm a big chemistry person myself. That was something that drew me to you all those years ago. We had excellent chemistry, so I love that. And you can tell when a person when they know each other. It's just it's more intent. There's more intent, and it's more thoughtful. I've seen, but tree child, I've seen them still go there though. They can give you the you're a dirty slut, aren't you? And they can give you all of that. They can, but then you're like, how can you do this to your friend? That's when I go. I'm like, oh, how can you do this to your friend? I'm so, oh my god. But anyway, like, oh, that was good. I'll watch it again tomorrow. Like, but yeah, like, you're right though. It is a lot. It's a lot to navigate. But you know what's so funny? So is entertainment as a whole, because a lot of people said the same thing about me. Here's this bitch. She don't want nothing to do with Hollywood. She acting as the queen of shade. She singing like a recording artist. She modeling all these clothes and all these wigs, all this stuff. I'm doing it all on my own as well.
Mm.
But I do recognize that there is an echelon. There's an echelon. But you know what? I've gotten comfortable being over here. I'm okay. See, I'm like, I just got my passport again for the first time since 2005. 2025. And I am going back to France. And my thing is, when I go back to France, I'm not going on anybody else's dime. I'm going on mine. So I like the idea that I get to go to that city, fold this MacBook up, and do what I'm doing there and build my empire there. And, I love that because that's where I want to live. But yeah, it's a lot of money. It's expensive. And what I want
Right.
is expensive. So I ain't got no sugar daddies. I ain't got no sugar daddy. I don't want no sugar daddy. A lot of people think I'm sugar daddy and sugar mommy because they call me for money all the time. And I'm gracious, but that's just about to turn to change in 2025 because I need to get out of here. But like it's just I'm doing the same thing. Everybody looks and they're like, well, she didn't do this, or she didn't come through these people, or she didn't do it this way. And she's not a real star because she didn't do this and she didn't do that. And I'm like, baby, I don't know what a real star is, but I was born to do this. You can't be mad at me that I can do this without doing all the things you did. And you can't be mad with me that when I open my mouth to sing on my records, I sound auto-tuned, but that's really my voice. You like some people just get it like that. And that does make the community upset. I've had a lot of people upset with me because they didn't feel that I got it out of the mud like they did or climbed the ladder like they did. But I'm like, baby, it's not that I didn't climb the ladder. I realized I had wings earlier than you did. That's it. And I don't and get this. One of my babies said this to me, Jamai. He's an international recording artist. He said, it's not indie artists against mainstream artists. It should never be that. We respect each other. And I find that I do well in positions where my art is respected and I respect their art. It's fine. When them cameras come on, they want them. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm off to the side. I'm like, no, no, no. You got to do that for them. That's what you got to do. But when my cameras come on, and I'm way more gracious because I'm like, hey, like there's a lot of people I don't know that I don't even bring into my limelight. I don't bring into my limelight. You didn't ask for that.
Right.
And these are famous people whom just love the work of the Queen of Shade. I would never name drop. I would never bring them in. Because yes, they may be larger in the world than I am, but I'm not using them for a come up. I'm not coming up nowhere. I'm maintaining. This is not a come up. This is my career. So I don't need to use their name to, show people that I'm valid. I'm valid. I'm
That's
valid
why I didn't. That's why I didn't like doing collaboration because
because you have a
people
name.
know,
You
yeah,
have
and they
a
feel
name.
like they just going to use me to
Yeah.
make them get
You
them
have a
more
name.
money.
Yeah.
And I'm
If you
like,
ain't doing it yourself, if you're not doing it yourself, I wouldn't advise you to because you have a name and your brand is respected. And like me, you have to be very careful where you put your brand. Where you put your brand is important. And that is part of the media coaching, brand coaching, and counseling I give. You need to be careful where you align yourself. So yeah, it's what it is.
and people don't understand
Obviously.
that. I don't want to film with just anybody.
Right.
I mean, even though a lot of people have a name for themselves, but
Yeah.
at the same time, how many people are really going to see your video and how promoted I'm going to be,
Yeah.
and also
So you missed that
it
side of
will
it.
it will be my comeback.
Yeah.
Not really my comeback, but like I should say a surprise for my fans.
Oh,
Because
well,
I really don't want.
you've been
Because I really don't
teasing
want to do
us.
porn anymore.
You've been teasing us on X. You've been teasing us, honey. I got a couple of
But
videos.
I do I have OnlyFans and I do my solo
Yeah,
video,
yeah.
but people want me to be more active with other people.
Be proactive.
But I had a couple of people offer for me to do it, and I was thinking maybe do one next month with somebody that's very known in the Twitter world. But I don't. I'm very thinking about it. The thing about it is, I'm not trying to play the bottom role.
She said, I'm not trying to.
I feel like I should
What you
play
say?
a
I'm not
top
coming
role.
back to my fans on the bottom, huh?
Like I should come back as a top role, because that's where I start off with. So that's what I don't should. I mean, I shouldn't be playing a bottom role come back.
What you say?
But
That's not a comeback, honey. That's a come in. Say, baby, that's not a comeback. That's a come in.
but at the same
Anyway,
time, no. I'm sorry, my dog is trying to lick this spicy sauce that I drop on the floor, and I'm
Uh-huh.
trying not to make him eat it because it's too spicy for him. And he not listening. I think he licked some of it. He gonna regret it in the long run.
Would you say that's that? It's that that hot, that crazy hot chip in the bag?
It was what was it? Fiery ranch. They got
Oh,
new shit. They got at Taco Bell because they got new Taco Bell got the new nuggets.
oh,
This
okay.
is good. Well, I mean, it is really good. I got the 5 piece one time, man. I'm like, wow, I got 5 piece. I didn't even know it had 10 piece. I had that. I'd get the 10 piece. It tastes better than Popeyes and McDonald's. It's really good. You need to try it. It's really really
Listen
good.
to you.
Yeah, I am promoting Taco Bell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at
uh,
you.
Taco Bell, please give me some money for this.
Listen, listen. Our hour is gone.
I know. I was
It is
looking at.
over.
We, I knew it was going to happen because talking with you was going to be
I
amazing.
know, but you know what? It's what you said. They know we know each other because we were talking like we was on the phone. We forgot this thing was. We forgot this whole thing was here, but that's okay. I'm leaving it as it is too. I'm not going to edit it. Nope, I'm leaving it as it is because the real authentic conversation was worth it. Like these babies get to hear if you're interested in doing this, these are the both sides of it, you know? So listen.
And know that I am a real person. If you see me on social media, if it's Magic Wood or Magic now, Magic WSL, 'cause I call myself now, not Magic Wood, or you see Tim Clay or Paul Ford or Zodiac Black, which is my gay pageant name, Zodiac Black,
Yeah.
because people don't even know where the Zodiac came from. That is my gay pageant name. Yeah, people don't understand that. And also my stripper name.
Yeah.
Everybody say, why you didn't use that as your porn name? Because when I started doing porn, people said my dick is magical. So guess what? Magical Wood was my
People say,
name.
oh, my name was magic. Oh, that's what you know what? You answered the question for me because I knew it though.
Everybody
I'm
because want to know
smart.
why. So
I'm
that's the
smart.
reason.
Yeah,
That
I'm
was the
smart.
reason.
Yeah.
Because
And it
now,
stuck.
and then when I retired, back in what 2016, well really 17 18 when I moved to New York City, 'cause I did some studio porn, and then I did porn with my friends like Champ Rapperson and Scott Cap Secret. I had fun with him. That was really fun.
I love it.
So
I
I kind of blew him up, and they were seeing with other people. They after that, like, you know what? After I had to have surgery, like, it's a wrap because I have some my health is more important, and it's not like it used to be in Porn Street, and I just want to do something else. I mean, porn was just for money up, really. It wasn't something that I wanted to do in life, even though I realized that adult entertainment is very money wise and fun for me at the time when I was younger, but to me, it's not what I want to do lifelong because
for the rest
you
of your
can
life.
do porn and then they make you have clients, you can escort, but are you getting fucking we call it retirement from that?
Yeah.
No, that's tax free. I mean, porn, OnlyFans and Jeffrey fans, yeah, you get taxed on that, but if you're making a lot of money, you
Have to
might
save the
get
money
something
up.
out of it. But if you're not really making money off OnlyFans, just fans, and you just getting escrow money, you better work because when you get old and that thing not working, where your money gonna come in at?
Yeah. Oh,
Unless you
that's
got some niece and nephews gonna help you, but when you get old, now you in shit for a wear storm. You better be. Hopefully, you be in a retirement home or something for elderly people because you in a world of trouble. Like I don't think
you're
people
right.
realize that.
No, but get this, even actors, even mainstream, they gotta do the same thing. They have to put their own retirement package together.
And on top of that, the drugs, the crystal meth from whatever T, China, the top of the capital T,
Yeah.
partner and play, PMP, whatever you want to call it, it's
Yeah.
going to hurt you in the long run. You're not doing nothing. Sex is not everything. And then sex is not about drugs. It's about communication, about chemistry.
Getting to
It's
know.
about having fun with that person you enjoy being time with. It's not about doing that and then here we are, and then wasting hours for nothing just to get some type of enjoyment.
You
I
got me
think people.
smiling because I'm like, this porn star is a romantic.
I mean, people just don't understand it now, and people don't understand who I am. I mean, it's more of me than just the adult entertainment side. I went to school. I'm trying to go into animation to create something. I'm family oriented. I love my family to my heart. Echo stop. And even though I'm still single,
Yeah.
still single, guys. You know, I want somebody a companionship, but people stuck in my past. People stuck in my future. People stuck in my goals. People stuck in where I am. And people need to understand material is not everything. Material is not gonna get you to heaven.
Yeah.
Material is not gonna get you when you die. You going the money gonna still be there and you will be
Not gonna help
gone.
you have a retirement plan either.
Okay. But I mean, just enjoy the people you with, you surround yourself, and cherish the ones you with, and cherish the people you are going to meet in the future because they are beneficial as well. They are good people too. To me, I feel like it's not enough friends in the world. You gonna God created all of us. We're all sisters and brothers. If you don't see it, not even though it's kind of weird to say that because we might have sex with one another, but at the same time you gonna need that person in your life. You may think you don't, but that person may be benefit to you, or you may benefit them, and that should be a blessing for you for that. And people need to understand that. It's life is short. We lost a lot of people this year, a lot of people, and we're gonna lose a lot more. And life is precious. We might not even see each other. You never know what could happen between me and you.
Never know.
But I'm just grateful for what we have and what we've been through and what we achieve and how we continue to grow from each other.
Yeah.
And that's what should be memorable and can keep us pushing forward. And I feel like even if you have money,
Yeah.
that's good, save whatnot, but don't forget the other people that's really needing that money. Now, a lot of people maybe just gonna use for drugs or whatnot. But a lot of people gonna really use for money. Help
Mm.
their family out, help their mother out, help them in school or whatnot. Just give. You
Yeah.
got the money, just give. Yeah, not that serious. Just save all that daggone money you don't even use. Just your family gonna be worried off, and when you die, you know your money gonna triple. Come on, so share the wealth because some people really need that money.
That's right. Get this. Here you go with a Christmas message. But get this. I got another name for you. You got to tell me which one you like. Either Daddy Magic or Magic Daddy. Because you done grew up. You've grown up. My friend, you have grown up. You are a full-blooded, hot-blooded American man. And I love that because you have wisdom. You've lived. But anyway, I got to let you go. So listen. Season one, I did give me three things that inspire and empower you. This is season two. Season two, before we close, I do. If you could make a wish for anything in the world, what would it be?
Mm. I want to wish for all my fellow soldiers that passed away to come back to life and enjoy life with us. But
We'll see them again.
I think, yeah, you will. I think my wish was to keep peace alive
Hmm.
and positivity alive
Hmm.
and stop depression
Hmm.
as far as in using it, which a lot of people go through suppression, mental illness, regardless of any type of depression. It could be mental illness, can be depression, whatever. But mental illness, I think a lot of people who doing drugs now are in the illness situation, and I mourn for them. I want them to, because I have mental illness too.
Me too.
So I want everybody to just achieve
Peace.
a peace and prosperity and know that their life are worth
It's worth
and
it. Yeah.
it's important to everybody. It may not be important to you at that moment, but a lot of people love you and care for you, and your life matters. I seen this little thing on Instagram. I posted to everybody. I even posted on my social media now, where this lady talking about people who died and they came to her. So and that happened. My friend passed away. I can hear their voice telling
Yeah.
me, um, "Don't mourn for us. You live your life.
Right.
You still alive.
Hmm.
We dead. We good now. We at
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah.
Live for us."
Yeah. Yeah.
carry our legacy, not just carry yours and carry our legacy as well.
Yeah. Not just the
Do
glee.
something in life to make somebody um happy and save another life as well. You never know. I can remember a lot when I was younger. I saved a lot of lives when I was younger, and I didn't even acknowledge I did it until I
Yeah.
read a lot of comments.
Yeah.
So I just people just don't understand that your celebrity status matters. You have fans for a reason. You
Yeah.
saving lives. You helping other people, and don't allow that fan base make your head so big that you
Right.
are above them.
Right.
And they believe you. No, we are equal. Everybody equal. Just because you got money and whatnot, you live this glamorous life, we're still equal.
Yes.
We may be poor or whatnot, we're still equal. So I just wish that everybody just have a positive and safe life in the future to come, not just this new generation or this New Year's come. Everybody's talking about what's your new resolution. Every resolution should always be the same. Be positive, achieve more, and just enjoy life. Just don't worry about this and that and stressing because you will die quicker. Just be positive, have faith, know everything gonna work out right, and keep living.
Um, don't go away. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the vocal stylings of Mr. Paul Ford, famous as Magic Wood, now Daddy Preacher. Don't go away. So, did you enjoy? Was the conversation everything you thought it would be? It was for me. I love catching up with my friends. It was absolutely amazing. So, if you thought it was amazing, please continue to watch, comment, like, and share. And most of all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you, and I do this for you. Good, wholesome content about self love, self confidence, and self healing. The Queen of Shade loves you all. Remember my name, the Queen of Shade. Mwah.
You could have more of me, but I'm questioning your loyalty. But you know my love is never free. Little boy, come get your daddy, please. And I wish you could have more of me, but I'm questioning your loyalty. But you know my love is never free. Little boy, come get your daddy, please. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm gonna get you, boy.
Please subscribe to the Queen of Shades YouTube today for over 1,000 original videos created by the Queen herself. Subscribe today.
Turn that TV down.